Okay, we're getting ready, coming into Great Lakes, and among other things, we're going to go to the graduation of the recruits. There they are in the parade grounds, showing off their great Navy steps.
That's right. I once saw the Navy color guard out of step at the football game at Northwestern. I never forgot that.
Mm.
It reinforced what the old chief told me when I was in midshipman. The Navy doesn't march.
They sail ships,
That's
right?
right.
And fly planes. Okay.
They aren't doing badly here.
No.
No, I do it.
I
Guessing you might
think
go.
was it every 6 weeks or every 9 weeks they would have a graduation for the recruits on a Friday afternoon. There's a tower in the background.
Yeah, that's still there, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure as long as Great Lakes is there, that will always be there as the main eye point. Okay, there we are going into your building. I, by the way, am wearing the first ever pantsuit. They were just beginning to get popular for ladies and gals.
This is the gymnasium
Right.
where I used to work out preparatory to going to Vietnam. By the way, the admiral here, I read something. I can't think of his last name. He was killed in a fire. His residence burned down, and both he and his wife were killed. And he was a classmate of my Uncle George Fitzgerald at the Naval Academy.
Yeah, that was a big newspaper story, of course, at that time. Smoking was the cause.
Yep, that's right. Somebody left a lighted cigarette on the
Couch.
couch. Yeah. That's correct.
More of the parade grounds, of course. There's a good one at the tower.
Actually, Great Lakes was a beautiful area in many ways. It had a lot of old, decrepit buildings, but there was just something about it that was Navy.
Well, it had a lot of history, of course.
A lot of history.
Interesting, for the lack of hills and cliffs around the Chicago area, it actually was built up rather high, and I think we have some pictures. We're going along Admiral's Row there.
Yeah, before the fire.
Right.
Here's a new section we're coming into now. Yeah, okay.
I think we'll see us going down the road, headed down to the beach area, which was quite a bit lower.
Yes. Here's the club.
Right.
That's the officers' club. And here's the training area where I used to work out, climbing those ropes. And there goes George for his first try on the rope.
He didn't quite make it. I wonder
Yeah.
why, up to the top. In later years, he was certainly climbing up the ropes, though.
When they were young, I urged all of the boys to do chin-ups, because I felt then, and I still feel, it's one of the greatest exercises you can do. And I want to announce, this is 1998, January, I can still do one chin-up.
That's right.
And I do it once a week, just to keep in shape.
And I can vouch for that. There we go, down the hill toward the beach and the yacht club.
Yeah, this is so familiar, seeing that view. We used to drive down there all the time. There's the picnic section.
Right.
We had many an outing there. And there are some of the old boats, which is, I think I said before, were requisitioned from the Naval Academy. When the Naval Academy didn't need them anymore, and they got newer boats, they give them to places like Great Lakes that had yacht clubs. We certainly did use them. Some of them are very excellent boats, too.